Welcome to the show. Today we're diving into the art and science of Rizz, the 15 science-backed tips to charm anyone. It's all about that perfect blend of confidence, body language, and witty banter.
Oh, absolutely. So, Riz, that's like Gen Z's answer to charisma, right? It's not just about looks, but your style, presence, and vibe all rolled into one.
Exactly. Think about it. It's like, you could be, average looking and still totally light up the room if you nail your body language, engage with eye contact, and deliver playful compliments. That instant connection
Hmm.
comes from how you interact, not just what you look like.
Right. And I found it fascinating how the article dives deep into the specifics of body language, the power stance, deliberate eye contact, head tilts, even mirroring subtle movements. It's such a detailed playbook for social success.
Yeah, it really spells it out. Like, you stand with your feet shoulder width apart, avoid slouching. And oh, how about that tip to maintain about 60 to 70% eye contact?
Yep.
That's key. This balance shows you're engaged, but, not staring them down.
Exactly. And the idea behind head tilts was eye-opening. It's a nonverbal, gentle nod of engagement that says, I'm listening without uttering a word.
Precisely. Now, moving on, the article then talks about delivering unexpected compliments. Not your run-of-the-mill, nice outfit, but something like super specific and genuine. Imagine saying in a bookstore, that novel in your hand. Your taste is as intriguing as your smile.
Right, it's that personalized touch that makes the moment stick. Indeed, specific observations make the other person feel seen. It's about being present and really catching those little details.
And then there's Rizz over text, which is a whole other ballgame. The article suggests a clever mix of tactics, like sending voice notes to add personality or even initiating text games like 21 questions with creative twists.
Exactly. It's, about building that momentum even when you're not face to face. I mean, timing your texts, adding mystery links, and even those strategic delays to create anticipation.
Yep, it all syncs with the idea that charm isn't just in the spoken word, but also in the digital space, especially important with dating apps. You gotta have an authentic profile, quality photos, and a distinctive bio that gives people a glimpse of your personality, rather than a generic description.
Yep. Uh huh. And speaking of authenticity, wasn't there that tip about mixing confidence with humility? It's like balancing a tightrope, being sure of yourself while staying open to others' views.
Exactly, it's that sweet spot. It reminds me of when someone might, come off as overconfident by, say, bragging too much about their achievements. It can, well, backfire, because effective Rizz is subtle, authentic charm.
Hmm. Right, though I have a slight challenge here. Do you think sometimes people really get that balance? I mean, isn't it tricky to show vulnerability while still being confident?
That's a fair point. It's not always easy. The article emphasizes self-awareness, a kind of willingness to say, I'm still learning about that. What's your take? This not only shows confidence, but also invites the other person into the conversation in a respectful way.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's all about creating a two-way street where both parties feel equally, engaged and validated.
Right on. Moving forward, the guide takes a fun turn with hypothetical questions, like if you could have any wild animal as a pet in the city, or asking which superpower you'd choose for a day. Those what-if scenarios are great for sparking creative, spontaneous dialogue.
They really work to unlock a deeper connection, like sharing a laugh and building an inside joke together.
Exactly, and speaking of inside jokes, there's a cool section on creating shared experiences and using those moments as anchors for future conversations. It's like having your unique little universe, you know?
Yep, it makes the connection feel personal. And then there's the classic pickup lines. The article goes over a bunch of them that are humorous and lighthearted. Something like, Are you a magician? Because whenever I look at you, everyone else disappears.
Right, but it also warns us to deliver these lines with genuine charm and not just recite them robotically. They really should be part of a broader, authentic conversation.
Hmm.
Otherwise, they risk coming off as cheesy or insincere in real-life interactions.
True, it's essential that your delivery aligns with your overall vibe. And then there was something really cool about the discussion on social proof. Showing that you're already liked by others can elevate your appeal, right?
Yeah, exactly. Social proof comes naturally when you're in those group settings, exchanging friendly nods with the barista, or being seen laughing with friends. It tells the other person, hey, this person's got a full, enjoyable life.
Hmm, that makes sense. And not to mention, the art of touch is also highlighted as a key element in building connection. A light touch on the arm or a quick high five, when done appropriately, can really enhance mutual attraction.
Absolutely, but it underlines the need for respect and consent. Cultural norms can vary, so it's important to be super attuned to the other person's comfort level.
True, you definitely don't want to cross any boundaries. Then, there's the concept of future projection. It's like inviting someone into a shared adventure by suggesting a plan together, be it grabbing a coffee or planning an intergalactic coffee order at a whimsical Starbucks in space.
Yes, that part really stood out. By projecting future scenarios, you're essentially creating a subtle promise of continued interaction. It's that psychological nudge that says the connection could lead to more good times ahead. A sort of, commitment without actually saying commitment.
Mm. And don't forget the tip on using props. Carrying an interesting book or donning a funky accessory can be a conversation starter that naturally draws people in.
Exactly, props work, like conversation icebreakers. They reflect your interests and provide an immediate topic of conversation that feels natural rather than forced.
All these techniques, from body language to storytelling, banter, and even digital techniques, really paint a comprehensive picture of modern dating and social interaction.
They do, right? And what's cool is that each tip is backed up by scientific insights. Think about those studies on first impressions. 100 milliseconds to make a mark. It shows that every little detail matters.
Exactly. And this science-backed approach means that Rizz isn't just a trendy term, it's grounded in, actual human behavior research. That's pretty empowering.
Totally. It reassures us that with practice, anyone can work on their Rizz, enhancing both personal and professional relationships. It's like fine-tuning a social instrument, emotion, humor, confidence, and a dash of vulnerability all coming together.
Yeah, it makes the whole idea of social confidence more accessible. One quirky thing I love is how the article reminds us not to force it. If you try too hard, it might just backfire. Authenticity is, the cornerstone here.
Exactly, and that's where consistent practice in low-stakes interactions, like chatting with a barista or a neighbor, can help build those skills over time. Every interaction becomes, a micro-training session in
So
Rizz.
true, every little step counts. I think this comprehensive guide really offers actionable advice. It demystifies Rizz and shows us that charm is a learned skill, not an innate trait.
Absolutely, from the playful pickup lines to the importance of a power stance and the art of storytelling. Each element is a building block towards genuine
It's
connection.
all interconnected. It's been a deep dive into turning everyday encounters into opportunities for meaningful social bonds.
Definitely. And that's what makes mastering the art of Rizz such an empowering tool in our modern social landscape. Thanks for the engaging exchange today.
Absolutely, thank you.